Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please make sure you subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Kano State is on edge following a series of incendiary remarks made by the Deputy Governor, Comrade Aminu Abdulsalam, against prominent political figures. The All Progressive Congress APC has issued a stern warning to the NNPP-led state government, citing the deputy governor's controversial claims as a potential spark for wider unrest in the state. In a video that has since gone viral, Abdulsalam accused Professor Hafsat Abdullahi Ganduje, wife of a former Kano state governor and current APC national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, of financial misconduct during her husband's tenure. The deputy governor alleged that pension funds were misappropriated, with pensioners reportedly receiving their entitlements only after Professor Hafsat allegedly took her share of the funds. The inflammatory remarks were aired during an interview on Express Radio, quickly drawing condemnation from the APC, which has demanded an immediate retraction and apology. Ahmad S. Arua, the APC's Kano publicity secretary, condemned Abdulsalam's allegations as defamatory and a violation of the Nigerian constitution. He further accused the deputy governor of engaging in character assassination, calling it an affront to the principles of constitutional integrity. The accusations made by Comrade Aminu Abdulsalam are not only false, but serve to tarnish the reputation of respectable individuals within the political landscape of Kano and Nigeria at large, as if we did not hear of the Gandola case, where he was recorded, in an audio, you're collecting bribe. These people, it seems that they have amnesia. So you are defending someone that we already know is corrupt, and there is evidence to that effect. Anyway, moving on. Arua stated in a press release, such inflammatory statements are not only damaging, but could incite unnecessary political tension and unrest in the state. The ABC has expressed concern that the ongoing situation could escalate further, with the possibility of a federal government intervening to restore order. The party warned that if the rhetoric continues, Kano State could face a state of emergency similar to the recent measures taken in Rivers State by the Bola Tinubu administration. Political analysts suggest that the fallout from these accusations could lead to heightened political instability in Kano, one of Nigeria's most politically significant states. As tensions rises, many are watching closely to see if federal government will step in to prevent further chaos. The NNPP-led state government has yet to officially respond to the APC's allegations, but sources close to the administration have indicated that the matter will likely be addressed in the coming days. As the political drama unfolds, the people of Kano State remain anxious, hoping for a resolution that will bring stability to the region. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Sagacious says, another strategy of APC to capture key political opposition states, Jagaban, Wiki Ababio, baddest mafia. Obina Udeoku says, APC has adopted another strategy to reclaim a state where they did not have power. Isiaka Mogaji says, we are in Banana Republic, that's why Kano State APC thinks they are powerful and they can do anything to anyone or any state because of a president who is behaving like general. Another person by the name Giza says, they are revealing their plans. Glory be to God Almighty for making it clear to Nigerian and diaspora to senses their own targets. Imagine after Rivers is Kano State. What a waste of office. Vincent says, instead of calling for investigation, APC is calling for retraction of a statement and apology. We can see what APC stands for in Nigeria. If this APC rules this nation for the next 20 years, there is no hope that things can be better. My brother, there is no hope. Oh. You imagine you are being accused of something. Instead of you to say, okay, if you think that way, let's constitute a panel to investigate this matter to know if it is the truth or if it is not. Or if you are very sure of yourself, you can actually take the case to court and say that I'm suing this person for defamation. Abi? But they are demanding from an apology. Apology for what? And they're also defending a criminal, somebody that we already know is a criminal. Have you forgotten the Gandola case? It's as if these people have amnesia. They are forgotten, and they thought we are like them too, that the Nigerians have also forgotten. You are defending somebody that we all know is already a criminal, somebody that has been implicated in a case. There is evidence online. Oh, if you search online, you will see the Gandola audio where he was accepting a bribe and was recorded. Daniel says, they are now using it as a threat to other states. I said it, that it is not about Siminalaye. Even in future, another president may consider this. Muazu Bashar says, you this Kano APC, because you're a bunch of foolish people, you always think that you would take over government through the back door, either through inconclusive and now through the latest invention of Tinubu, through state of emergency. Crazy people, all this will not work for you. Just try to do the correct thing, provide good jobs to the people of Kano through employment, education, infrastructure, and so on and so forth. Ugo Chimeze says, state of emergency is now the latest weapon to intimidate states. Imagine, for Kano APC to even say that they are going to declare state of emergency, or I don't even know, how does chaos want to happen? Because, the deputy governor accused the former governor of the state of doing something that he can probably provide an evidence to. How? And he was saying chaos. Which chaos? Who do you think is going to pick up arms in support of Ganduje? Who exactly? And they are now APC is now turning state of emergency into a weapon to threaten opposition. Any little thing now state of emergency. It is well. Well, guess sooner than later they will realize that bullies aren't always stronger than those they bully, just that they might be refined than he is. Then again, there is limits to the elasticity of human endurance. Let's take one last comment from Great Nation, who says, it's like we don't really know the injury we have caused our democracy with all this nonsense state of emergency. Our president has imposed on small river state issue. So now, any small thing nonsense people call in state of nation, right? If a child go to school, no teacher to teach people, we call on state of emergency, right? If a governor's wife maid go to the market, no salt, the next action is nonsense people would call on state of emergency. Deputy and governor, little issue, state of emergency. These small states now, anything, that they have turned it into a weapon. Any small thing, because Tinubu himself used it as a weapon. Because the state of emergency, although I said that, the state of emergency was necessary to some extent, but the suspension of a sitting governor wasn't necessary at all. If not that he just wanted to teach Fubara a lesson. I just think the state of emergency and suspension was just to teach Fubara a lesson. Wasn't really like it was actually really, 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 really needed. It wasn't a dire situation, although I understand, that the state of emergency, could help stop the incessant bombings, because 2 bombings just before the president, made that pronouncement. One also went off during the speech when he was addressing the nation, making the third, explosion of pipelines. I believe that, if a state of emergency wasn't pronounced, probably the bombings could have gone on. But why suspend a sitting governor, a governor who was elected by his own people? Why suspend him? Which is why I think that the state of emergency was just to teach Fubara a lesson, 1, for not following the recommendations of Tinubu, and 2, for not coming to him for advice, for not, coming to him to say, Oga President, this is what is going on, Oga President. But why is he going to come to you to give you feedback when he already knows that you've picking a side, you're on Wike's side? Which is why he did not bother trying. I don't blame him. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.